Hello everyone. Welcome to NGS Season 10, week I lost track. Um,
We're professionals.
we're very professionals. I'll be your host for casting today's game between the teams of Team Banshee and One More Fight. So tonight we have, we'll start with the band. So of the coin toss, One More Fight has defeated them in a 50-50 chance and has decided to go first pick. So the maps that were banned were Dragonshire and Braxis Holdout by Team Banshee, and Towers of Doom and Volskaya Foundry by One More Fight. And Team Banshee took us out to Infernal Shrines. I don't want to be host, but let's make this guy host. Map pick by Team Banshee. First pick by One More Fight. And we are
we have cast One More Fight before.
Mm-hmm.
But before I get into that, you forgot to say what your name is.
I don't have a name. I'm not real. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Exactly. And I'm your co-caster, Devin.
I'm Sergeant Scoops, otherwise known as Mark.
So let's see. We're still waiting on a few people to hop into the game here. We have about half of both teams.
And we're just waiting for everyone to trickle in here. I did hear that one of these teams is having trouble getting in contact with their fifth, so hopefully that is not an indication of how the rest of this night is going to go, but looks like more and more names are filing in here.
Yeah, we're missing about 2 players.
Another one comes in. Alright, so I'm looking forward to tonight. We just got hit by a big old patch, and there's a whole bunch of changes.
Some buffs, some nerfs.
Big
some
old
thick boys, not as thick.
Yeah, big old diva buffs. Well, diva nerfs. Diva buffs would be.
Just give me some like Vietnam War flashbacks there. Buffs to diva, what?
But some big Gazlo buffs. I think he got quite well handed in this one, so I guess we'll have to see if he gets picked or not.
He's a very buff lad now.
And looks like everyone's. Yeah, just let them know the casters are ready.
We also have some changes to towers, forts, and keeps, namely their damage. Namely, they deal more damage.
They hurt a little bit more. 10% in fact.
I don't know if I would call that a little bit. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, this is kind of a reversion from the old anomaly where tower changes were changed to aggro players and instead of slow do more damage. But now they just do more damage, in addition to the armor degradation that they currently apply.
And we also have I would call it a buff to healing fountains. So their health and shield values are now swapped. They have more shields than they have health, which means that if you don't get them all the way down, it's not worth it.
Giving your team quite a bit more time to react to anyone trying to cheese your fountains by those Li-Ming orbs, by Genji just being annoying.
Or how we saw in some of those early games on Volskaya Foundry, when one of the teams would just go top and quickly take out that first fountain in the first maybe 2 minutes of the game. So it should maybe decrease the value of those types of really early pushes for fountains, but it shouldn't affect too much as the game progresses.
And I was never really a fan of being able to attack the fountain before even the front walls are down. I think that was always kind of cheap.
Yeah, it did. It was a little strange.
It doesn't really feel like it feels like just the best way to win the game at that point.
Especially on the control point maps, where those fountains really make such a big difference. When you have to quickly dodge out and heal and head back in.
And it looks like we're getting into the game here. So
now, let's take a quick look and see. There are a few players on One More Fight that their top characters have been affected by these changes. So it'll be interesting to see how everybody adapts to that. We do
Mm-hmm.
see a Mayba or a Mayban.
Maybe.
Mayba.
Maybe. Mayban. Yeah, standard
Early
tank ban.
Mayban.
Mm-hmm. Was she touched during this patch?
I
Yeah.
don't believe so.
No, she was not. She was untouched during this patch, so she is still as strong as she previously was. The York band coming out.
Interesting. Garrosh
Mhm.
band looks like trying to take out some of the more powerful tanks. Are these pretty standard picks? Pretty standard picks on that team, Mark?
From what I've been able to gather, I don't remember Garrosh a whole lot. Kalthas, okay. They might just be trying to squeeze the tank picks out of our team Banshee.
The crusade calls.
Johanna.
That's a pretty standard pick from Echo, I would say. Strong tank, one of their most played heroes, highest win rate.
Fairly malleable, fairly adaptable. Can do basically any real tanking role. Like she's a jack of all trades, I'll say.
And locks out a lot of the basic attack based heroes as well with her blinds.
ETC
like Raynor!
Yeah, there he is. There's the boy.
Now ETC and Johanna, I believe, both got hit in this patch. Let's see. ETC did, Johanna did not.
That is correct. ETC.
So ETC's got quite a bit of reduction on his armor. What would that be? A 20% debuff on his total armor. So he takes about 5% more damage.
Yeah, making him a good deal squishier than he used to be. There's a diva coming out a little bit later than we expected, but it is with the nerfs, so I guess we'll see how strong she is.
Yeah, we'll see if those nerfs have brought her back down into a regular power level or not.
And, just looking at the nerfs, like one of them was just her basic attack damage, and it was from 23 to 22, which at first think you'd think, oh, well, that's just one damage, but she does attack extremely fast.
Yeah, so it definitely adds up.
There's the Lucio band, trying to get rid of a bit of mobility, speed up those rotations. Don't really want to deal with that, so just get him out of there.
Yeah, and that is one of their go-to healers, so we'll probably see one of Misteltine. Misteltine?
I like Misteltine. Nobody's here to correct us, Devin. It's Misteltine.
It's and Misteltine. Yeah, Misteltine probably have to go with the backup healer.
Mecha Tassadar online here.
I was so ready to call you out on that.
Not this time.
You're learning.
I've learned. Second pick. Zool. Okay, that's gonna be fun.
Interesting. Zool's always fun to see. All those skeletons and that horrifying bone grasp. Alexstrasza.
Devin, it's Alexstrasza.
It is Alexstrasza. Now, Alexstrasza is one of Misteltine's top 3 heroes.
Ooh,
so
I'm excited. I love Alexstrasza games, and she just got buffed, so maybe we'll see some new circle build or some good little Q build, but her Lifebinder move got a 10-second cooldown reduction from 60 to 50. So it'll let her basically huck. Yeah, she can just huck that all over the place.
Fight to my last breath.
Fight to your last breath. Yeah, this is a Rhaegar comp. We'll most likely see Bloodlust coming out of that.
Just looking to do all the damage here.
Oh, I'm excited. Alexstrasza.
Now, before the game, Mark was just like, I want to see Alexstrasza. I want to see her this game. I love seeing her. And I was like, oh, I'm looking at their numbers. I don't really see it. Alexstrasza anytime recently. You know what? I was wrong.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let's. And this is Infernal Shrine, so Alexstrasza does have good timing here with her dragon form, so she can pull that off. And then, I'm excited. I want to see this be the win. I want to see this be the start of the new Alexstrasza meta. Let's do it.
The new Alex meta.
Yeah.
We are seeing the profile picture Unity from One More Fight, but not from Team Banshee, unfortunately.
Oh, I just about
Zool
crashed
standing
there.
on his own.
Alright, glad I didn't. Yeah, Zool. Lunatics 71. Boop, boop. Alright.
Now, what do you think the game plan for each of these teams is, Mark, going into this first match?
Well, I believe I've mentioned on the left side, we got a regular Bloodlust comp, so we just want to hop in, get some Bloodlust, and just do a whole lot of punching. On the other side, we're looking for more of a combo. Johanna Shield, Orphea, Chomp, or Jaws, with Vala, just to soften them up a little bit. And Vala does have burst potential as well.
And with ETC's armor debuff, Vala should be able to chew through him a bit easier this game. Same with Diva with her basic attack, even with that reduction in her basic attack damage.
Yep. Alright, CGLHF's coming out. Alright, on the left side, for Team Banshee, we got MBB424 on the ETC, Death Omen rocking the Raynor, Zaggy on the Regar, Lunatics 71 on the Zool, and Jaren 173 on the Tassadar.
And for one more fight, we have Lord Gaiac on Orphea, we have Newton Rocks on Vala, we have Echo on Johanna, we have Misteltein on Alexstrasza, and Hellstorm on Diva.
I once again am a little loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down just a smidge. There we go. Alright. Both teams just kind of looking to hang out in mid lane here. We see Diva has already progressed to the top lane.
Just waiting for that swarm to come. Minion wave.
Yeah, Echo coming in with a wave clear, and that is... it's done. Team's rotating. Zool's headed up. Did not miss any soak here, so that's perfectly fine for Team Banshee. Bottom rotation, pretty quick on the wave clear here. There it goes, they're done, and they should be hitting up, but the stun comes out on the Orphea. Nope, okay. Just put the fear of ETC in them. And it's still a little loud to me. Just a couple more.
We got one more fight, pulling a little bit ahead in XP, but not too much.
Yeah.
Quickly, both teams evening out. Oh, looks like Team Banshee going for the what is this? The siege camp in the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom siege camp. Johanna sniffing it out, but I don't think they'll be here in time, will they? Oh, Johanna coming in. She's on the point. There's the rest of the team. ETC slide comes out. Johanna's still getting focused on here. A big life bind. ETC.
Though.
Echo and ETC going down, but the camp does go over to Team Banshee.
Tassadar getting pretty low. Ooh, Orphea eats him.
I think he walled himself in there. Actually, I don't think that's what he meant to do.
I think there was a little bit of panic there from the Tassadar as he tried to escape.
Okay, once again we see Diva in the top right of the screen have no health bar, and I cannot see her talent down here. Did she pick a talent?
I cannot see her talents either.
All right, we don't.
I would assume she would. What is up with Diva?
Diva, what are you doing?
I think if she reaches level 10, it fixes itself. If I remember from last time we had a Diva game.
Maybe she has to detonate her mech or something?
Maybe something.
I don't know. Well, I guess we don't get to see her talents, but we do see this Alexstrasza going E-build. Ooh boy, that's a spicy one, I think. So E-build does give you reduced healing output during the beginning of the game, but it does give you a massive power spike once you hit 20.
Mm-hmm. So already planning for the late game there.
Mm-hmm.
One more fight looking to just take it all the way to the end.
Both these teams picking up their bruiser camps. Boop.
One more fight is one level ahead. Almost a talent here, but not quite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zool's in the top lane having to clear this shaman camp while the one more fight team is working on the objective there.
Mm-hmm. Not much pressure coming out of Team Banshee.
Mm-hmm. Team Banshee just looking to come in here. Oh, there's some little poking. Get him. And here's the rest of the team. Roll one in
ready
here.
to go in.
Echo positioning the front line. Diva does have a bomb up, so she can detonate it whenever she chooses. A little bit of lag there, but Echo looking to
Alexstrasza going
engage.
into dragon form there.
Yeah, the bomb did go out a little bit off. MBB getting kind of low. There's the Vala focus on her, but transitions to Death Omen. But the Shrine does go over to the team. One more fight.
Pretty definitive fight there. One more fight was holding their own, and it looked like Team Banshee was getting dangerously low there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody
I
got
would
picked off.
expect to see a pretty big power spike from them once they reach level 10 and get that bloodlust going, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but as of right now, this is an Immortal over to the side of one more fight, and they are getting a good deal of value out of it. The front wall is already down, a little bit of damage on the fort. Couldn't quite take these new shrines out, though.
Yeah, I was about to say the minions there not quite able to take down the health, and you can really see the buff from swapping the health amount and the shield amounts there, where the fountain is totally untouched, essentially.
I wasn't paying attention, but I do see Ediva's talents now. So maybe she does just need to detonate her mech.
Yeah, does she have health now?
Nope.
I think
She does not have health.
She does not. She does on my screen.
Ah, well.
Weird.
Good for you.
She's at... Wait, I don't think her health is accurate, however.
Oh.
Yeah, it says she's at full health.
Okay. Yeah, both these teams really eyeing this bottom camp here. Just want to get Noodle Rock sitting kind of low from the Jimmy puppering.
Ooh, MBB4.
Oh, there's the Vala kind of low. Can she get out? The wall comes out, and there she goes down. Or if you're looking for a little bit of follow, but not quite enough. Oh, but
Johanna taken out by the Tassadar there.
Yeah, the circle, the Alexstrasza circle on the ground does not heal her in time. Doesn't pop as fast as they'd like. But both teams still neck and neck in experience here. As they're rotating down here, get pushing with these camps a little. Take a look at these talents here with 10s just around the corner and the team just looking to do a little bit of camp clear, or if you're going for a nice little shot build here, a multi-shot build on the Vala.
We got Raynor, Death Omen, going for hit him real hard. That Zool root will give him a lot of damage there on his first talent.
And of
or
course,
does that talent target roots? No, it's stunned or slowed. I don't think a root is a stun or a slow.
Probably not. Missile team getting kind of low. A little bit of focus on her. Luckily, she's able to get out. 7 stacks on Flames of Fury, so not halfway done yet. She's going to need to pick up the pace if she wants to get a value out of that.
Now, say for that one instance we saw at the bottom siege camp, Tassadar has been pretty on point with his walls there. Almost able to secure a kill on the Alexstrasza and able to secure a kill on the Johanna and the Vala using it.
Pretty good usage of that. We do see 10s rolling in here. ETC going for Mosh. Tassadar Archon form, which we expect with the Bloodlust we see on the regular coming out. Jimmy
and we can see Raynor going for all the damage in the world, taking Raynor's radar there.
And get that damage on the little guy. And a little bit of scouting too, which is really helpful to not face check bushes. We see the Zool getting kind of collapsed upon. Can he get out? Pops the Nova, the Poison Nova, and he is able to get out somehow. How did he get all that health? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know.
I see Alexstrasza going for Cleansing Flame. I was hoping for the other one, though, one that was recently buffed, but Blessed Shield on the Johanna, Rain of Vengeance, Eternal Feast, okay, for the Wombo combo. And Bunny Hop on the Diva. Alright, that one was also recently buffed. Alright.
Both teams just kind of poking away here.
Yeah, Hellstorm holding on to the bomb.
Not quite able to push into the shrine.
Yeah, just waiting for Zool to come around as one more fight is basically securing this objective. I don't think that Team Banshee can take this, so they're just walking out. They're saying, you know what, we're not fighting over anything here. We're just going to leave, get value elsewhere.
Did kind of just give that to them. It was a little bit outnumbered, 4v5, but I would have expected a little more harassment, a little more poke, but they're playing very defensively here. Team Banshee.
Yeah, smart move not to engage 4v5. Surprisingly a hard habit to break. But we do see Archon popped here for the defense, and we might see Bloodlust come out before they expire, but I think not quite. But the stun comes out on the Rhaegar and the Tassadar, but nothing comes out of it. Just a front wall and a little bit of damage on the fort, as we've seen with the last Punisher. Echo.
Now that I'm thinking about it, just going back to that Ace in the Hole Raynor pick, I can see now with the Punisher, the jump stun, that can provide a lot of value. But unless they're really going for the objective here, that first talent is a little bit wasted, I would say.
A little bit of deja vu here as the bottom camp gets focused here. Lord Gaiet goes down, Orphea getting punished. Dragon in the air. Yeah, Bloodlust does secure a kill, so it's a kill for kill here. I didn't see which team got the cap on the camp. It was Team Banshee.
I also don't know. I think it was just killed.
It was Team Banshee. Team Banshee got the cap and it was basically immediately cleared. So that does mean the experience from the camp will go over to Team Banshee. And can I see the breakdown for that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we see one Team Banshee leading in the mercenary camp. Experience lead. Yeah, both of these teams fairly neck and neck, but Team Banshee does have a slight lead at this point. Next shrine will be mid lane. Both of these teams, once again, rolling around, clearing these waves, getting that XP. Alex rather just left.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Basically.
Nowhere to go.
Gotta follow the rainbow. Is it rainbow? I hope it's rainbow. That would be very embarrassing if it's not. A little bit of experience missed for the side of Team Banshee. But they are still ahead. It looks like a gank is coming out on the Zool. Bunny Hop comes out.
He's gonna be able to get away.
Is he? Vala stun, and that is... Not quite. There he goes down. Yeah, but we see the same thing happening down here on the tank Echo. Echo looking in trouble, 4v5 here, just trying to get out here. I don't think she can make it, and there she goes down.
Not quite able to make it.
But we see a little bit of a trade here. Bottom fort for top fort. Yeah, that's top fort for one more fight, and I think, yeah, there's no way Team Banshee isn't able to take this fort. I gotta say, there's been some very even trades here, but we do see one more fight looking to secure this fort. A little bit of danger pings here. A little bit of concern.
Backing out.
Yeah, smart move, no tank. Can't do much there. Dragon Scales, that's gonna be... Yeah, Dragon Scales, Tempered by Hatred. Cool stuff.
Both teams just taking their bruiser camps here. And we'll see here if Team Banshee is finally able to take one of these shrines, or if again they're just going to leave it to one more fight to take it.
Yeah, now we do see Vala is in the bot lane doing some clear here, so this is a fight in favor of Team Banshee. I don't know if they're going to sniff it out.
They do have a talent tier advantage as well for a brief amount of time here, it looks like.
Yeah, and they are leading in minion kills. Looks like we're going to engage a talent tier down, hope to get a kill out, but there goes the Bloodlust and the...
Oh, Raynor stunned. This might be a dead Raynor.
Yeah. Can he go down? But ETC is going down from the Eternal Feast, and there's the hippity hop coming out of the Diva here. And Dragon Form comes down. Oh, did she see the Jimmy? Does she see the Jimmy? She does not see the Jimmy, so she's not able to secure that last few fireballs to finish him off.
Yeah, but looks like the shrine is going in favor of one more fight again.
Yeah. Once again, one more fight, able to secure these shrines. Doing a very good job of keeping on top of this. Even a talent tier down. I don't know if they snap picked their 16, but I do see Orphea has yet to decide on one. I don't remember what's at that tier, but 16 is usually a powerful tier for all the heroes.
One more fight going to pull ahead here in siege damage as they take down the middle fort.
There they go. Zool just soloing camps down there. Diva has kind of the same idea, just with a different camp. And this Punisher is just under half dead, and there's the bait over the wall. And it goes down. Just one tower taken down from the mid-wall. But one more fight is in a little bit of trouble in the bot lane. We can see a catapult is already pelting away at that top tower there. It looks like the team is rotating to... Okay, Diva's rotating to clear up that, and the rest of the team is looking to take this camp, but this might not be a good place. But there's the Eternal Feast, there's a Bloodlust, everyone's getting low.
That's looking like a dead Zool there.
Yeah,
Raynor
counter
low
engage.
as
Jimmy
well.
also low, yeah. The healer is extremely low, and you don't want that. But there goes the ETC. Rhaegar so low, can they get him? Oh, the hammer from Johanna. The hammer from Johanna, and there's
Raynor
the Jimmy.
is one dead Jimmy.
Yeah.
Tassadar, the only survivor
Mm-hmm.
of a 4 for nothing trade.
Indeed, that is unfortunate. Yeah, everyone was low that fight, and having the healer low, especially as Alex Straza being low, is not something you want to win on, but they were able to turn it around, and we see these two camps actually pushing in mid here, and I think they'll be able to claim this keep.
This is going to be a pretty devastating push here, I would say. You're going to lose at least one keep. Top pushed all the way out, dangerous looking as well for Team Banshee.
Yeah. How are they going to be able to take this? They just have to defend the little spear guys. Oh, that's a Diva down. And I think they're going to walk away, which is probably the smart decision with ETC coming in and with Mosh off cooldown. Yeah. Alex Straza still has yet to finish her quest. She is 6 away. 6 consecutive pings here. And here we are in the bot lane looking to take this fort. And there's the 16 from Orphea. Ooh, Diva getting
a little low there.
Yeah, a little bit risky. Playing it on the wild side here. But there's a Bloodlust coming out. And there's Dragon. And I think that is a successful disengage. Mistletoe, of course, doesn't want to waste that Dragon. So she gets a little bit of fire here, a little bit of fire there. You know how it is.
Yeah, making the other team a little toasty, you know.
But
doesn't want to be rude.
Yeah, of course. Just like give them a little bit of warmth, you know? But 20s are just around the corner for one more fight. And as I've said earlier, that is the primo time for it to be a dragon. Yeah, both of these teams really on top of these camp timings, taking them when they need to, when the objective is coming up. Really good at that.
We do also know that Alex Straza went for more of a late game build that we should see come to fruition at level 20.
Yeah, we should see it. I have seen plenty of Alex Strazas that go for the talent that does not make it busted. But here comes the 20. Let's see it. On Ruby Wings. Okay. I don't think that's the pick, but I guess we'll see what goes with that. Yeah, so what I usually like to see is the application of fire on her basic attacks, which lets her heal, slow, and get even more cooldown reduction on her dragon form with each basic attack in dragon form.
Oh, Diva getting a little dangerous trap behind the Tassadar wall there.
Yeah, she's able to get a little bit of heal from the Alex Straza. Dragon form goes out. Here comes the fireballs. Looking to heal, looking to get the value off of the 20 she picked, and there she goes.
They're going in, but it looks like this is going to go to one more fight again.
Yeah, one more fight. Ooh, there's the cleave damage from the... Yeah, the cleave damage from the Alex Straza dragon form. Really able to clean up a whole lot there.
We did see the feast come from the Eternal Feast come out from Orphea there. There's a little bit of crowd control, and it worked quite well. We saw Team Banshee back off immediately as soon as they saw that come out.
Yeah, there was a mosh that came out there. I didn't see what interrupted it, but something did, and it really really sealed the deal for them.
Yeah, one more feast and mosh. Very good picks on this map where there's a lot more close quarters team fighting, where those sorts of area of effects.
Stun comes out on the Tassadar, and nope, okay. He's able to get out in the Poison Nova just for some zoning. Mistletoe getting kind of low. Again, Alex Straza needs to back out a little bit. Yeah, and there they go. Well, looking to rotate.
He'll be able to take 2 keeps here.
Yeah. Yeah, not looking to win here with the death timers on the Team Banshee just finishing up, and everyone's up now, so they're just wisely backing off. Yeah.
Now Team Banshee's going to need a little bit of a comeback here. They've lost almost all their keeps, only one left on top lane, so that's going to put a lot of pressure on them.
But they did just pick up 20s, which should be also a significant boon for them, with the Gladiator's Warshout doubling the duration of the Bloodlust. Death Metal for the ETC. Let's see what his death count is. Boop. Boop. I don't remember what button that was. Was it 2? It was 2. 5 deaths on the ETC, so I would say that's a nice pick. Good pick up there. Tassadar going for the better walls here. I don't see that a whole lot. I'm excited to see what he's going to do with that. I like that talent.
He has been getting a lot of value out of his walls, securing a couple kills in the early game, and really locking heroes down as the game has progressed here.
Jimmy going for the execute, able to really finish off those kills, which seems to be where they've been lacking. So I think that'll be a very nice pickup, and the increased damage on the Poison Nova will also really do a number on Alexstrasza's healing.
Oh, it looks like one more fight. Looking to take down the last keep.
Solo Mosh, not able to finish anything off there. Oh, but Diva goes down. Baby Diva dying. Couldn't get her mech form out in time, and she pays for it. The Bloodlusted Jimmy with the execute. That basically instantly deleted Diva there. Yeah, that is an excellent trade for Team Banshee, because that is a lot of pressure that they desperately need to clear up these lanes and get ready for the next objective that's going to come up in I don't know how long, because we don't know. We don't know. Yeah, we can never know.
Sometime between now and the end of the game.
Yeah, Team Banshee looking for a cheeky play here. 5v4. Good anchoring from Echo. Oh, Vala. Newton Rocks kind of caught off guard there and dies at the end.
Now, I'm not too sure what I just saw, but I saw Vala go from about 2/3 health to no health before I could even register anything.
Yeah, one more fight really needs to play it safe here. Like, this is not a good position to be in.
For sure.
But we did just take the top fort. The top keep.
There is maximum pressure right now on Team Banshee. Shrine should be up soon.
Yeah, there's the shrine. Vala will be up just as it comes online. But until then, they're fighting a 5v4, which you don't typically want to do.
Especially against a Bloodlust build.
Yeah, I think... Oh, one more fight. Are they looking to end here? Looking to just finish the video game?
They might be. Team Banshee not really giving... Oh, no, they're all going back.
Yeah, there they go.
But one more fight is backing off here.
One more
fight.
A bait? That might have been a bait to get them off the point so they can have the time to get the Vala back.
Wow, that was I would say that's a pretty good play there. Yeah. Getting the whole team to get into an unfavorable position.
Yeah, and the second they see their backing, just like, all right, well, that's good for us then. So now this is a good position for one more fight to be in. Now, here's the 5v5. Now this is the integral fight here. Mosh is up, and here it comes out. But the Diva's stomp. The Poison Nova gets everyone low. Alexstrasza in the sky, helping everyone with some healing. Archon does not have infinite form here. Newton Rock's getting kind of low. There's some more healing. Hellstorm getting kind of low. Baby Diva pops out. 5v4 right here, under the keep. And I think this is Team Banshees. Johanna down, couldn't secure a kill.
Saw a lot of ults pop there, obviously. That was a little touch and go there for one more fight for a bit. They ended up losing the Johanna, so...
But blue team is under a lot of catapult pressure. Zul is heading back here to deal with these catapults. I don't think
they really cannot leave their core for very long, and I think that's what advantage one more fight's going to have to take in future team fights here.
Yeah, one more fight doing their very best to get as much pressure on the map as they possibly can. Even Alexstrasza soloing this bottom camp down here, still trying to finish off her level 1 quest. That's pretty rough.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. But here comes the Punisher in the top lane for Team Banshee. I'm guessing they're going to be able to take this keep.
Yeah, we are seeing a pretty late game Punisher.
Stun comes out on Johanna and the Vala, but no follow-up on the Vala, so that's very fortunate. Echo getting kind of low from those mortar shots. Hellstorm does have her mech up, so she's just trying to get as much damage on this Punisher as she possibly can. There's the mech, and just in time, because the stun comes out, that would have been a dead Diva had that come out just a second earlier. Yeah, and there's the Bloodlust coming out, and they're looking to get some kills here. There's the Diva bomb. And the disengage. But wait, where did Diva die? How did that happen?
I don't know what just happened.
Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. And it looks like Team Banshee is backing off here to, once again, deal with the pressure that one more fight has so tactically placed upon the core. Yeah,
That bloodlust on the Raynor is just so devastating with the amount of damage he can deal right now.
Exactly. Yeah. And both these teams are just really neck and neck here. The next huge decisive team fight should secure the win for either of these teams. But Team Banshee does have a lot of macro pressure they need to keep up, that the Zool needs to be on top of here. So he's going to need to be out of these fights more than he would like.
Yeah, one more fight should have a bit of should be looking for a 4v5 advantage here. Just trying to keep that Zool as far back towards the core as they possibly can.
Team Banshee looking to steal this camp here. The Zool is kind of low. I think the Poison Nova will heal him up if you can get a good one, but he is kind of low. There's the Eternal Feast trying to secure this camp. There's the Mosh.
Oh, and they managed to steal the camp there.
Yeah, but I don't think the camp's what they're going for. It's the ETC that they're going for. And there's the Death Mosh just on the Diva. Poison Nova comes out. Everyone's getting low. Newton rocks just like a little bit. Oh, there's the Dragon. Oh!
Rhaegar down.
The healing Fireball securing the kill, saving the
That's a dead
Vala.
Raynor too.
And there's Jimmy going down. Who's next on the chopping block? Tassadar does have those wall cooldowns, so he can just pop those out right here. Ooh. Oh, is this him down?
Are you looking at? Oh, not a great
can
placement on the wall
Archon
there,
save
I
him?
would say.
Can
That's
Archon
something
save
like a
him?
dead Tassadar.
100 health? Oh, but the Vala vaults in, and there goes the Tassadar.
Yeah, I
Lunatics.
think we're looking at GG here,
I
friends.
think we are.
Got a
So
dead
much
duel.
pressure has been built up, and that is a 5-man team wipe in favor of one more fight. And Alex Straza, unfortunately, still not able to finish her quest at the end of the game, but that doesn't matter when you take in the W. Game 1 going over to one more fight.
Very neck and neck game there for our first match.
I said it, Devin. Alex Straza
Really?
meta. Here it comes. Here comes the Alex Straza meta. I don't care that she didn't take any of the changed talents. Alex Straza is busted now.
I'm not quite sure what went wrong for Team Banshee in that last team fight, but it went real wrong.
Boy, howdy, it sure did. But they were neck and neck for quite some time, so one more fight did win that first game.
Mm-hmm. I did see that the ETC got separated from everybody else, stuck behind a bit of a wall in between two of the other heroes. So that kind of probably contributed his early death, not having anybody to soak up all that damage.
Yeah.
The Rhaegar also dying pretty early, diving out of the team to go and try and take down, I believe, a low health Vala, but dying in the process and not taking the Vala down. With the healer and the tank on, that was over. That whole fight was over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ETC, the MBB 424, going a little bit deep to try to get a good mosh there, as it was just picked off immediately.
Mm-hmm. With his reduced armor from that buff, I believe that was a talent, right?
Reduced armor was baseline. So baseline, you'd normally get 25 armor whenever he casts an ability. Now it's just 20, so the 5% does seem to be hitting him a bit harder.
Yeah, we did see the ETC die quite a bit there, and not getting as much value out of his mosh pit as I would have expected.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't quite dive as deep for as long.
That is right. Yeah, so looking at the talents here, we see Alex Straza with her I still think the other one would have been a bit better, getting those slows, those heals in Dragon Form, the cooldown reduction in Dragon Form, even able to finish the quest earlier in Dragon Form, or at all in this case. Would have been muy bueno.
And Diva there, not looking too overpowered, looking about how I would like her to look. What about you, Mark?
She still has some real big damage numbers here. We see she's out damaging the Vala.
Mm-hmm.
I think just the Vala, actually. Let's see. The Vala, the Rhaegar. That's all right. That might be just a splash damage from her basic attacks. I think it's okay. I think she's got a little bit better. But we'll need to see with how her win rate turns out in Storm League.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting to see if we see her banned in the next game. There were quite a few times that her ability to just move heroes around was quite good to separate the enemy team or block out somebody from escaping.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we got our game here.
Perfect.
Alright. So we are looking at Battlefield of Eternity.
Oh, interesting. 2 Diablo maps back to back. Now, we didn't say it at the beginning, but I'm hoping for a third game here. I'm going to jinx us now that we're one in. I cannot.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to know who picked the map. My guess would be that One More Fight picked the map. They did. Okay, so One More Fight did pick the map. Usually, first pick gives you a whole lot of value. So that is what Team Banshee selected for taking first pick, letting One More Fight go for the map pick.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Jimmy ban here from One More Fight. Jimmy's pretty good on, I would say pretty good on Battlefield of Eternity.
Battlefield of Eternity.
Do we have any heroes do you think that'll be banned from Team Banshee this game?
Well, my scouting numbers were fairly low. They didn't have a whole lot of games, but of the ones I've seen, I think we might see. Well, Jimmy, obviously, he's going to get banned out. We might see an Artanis come out, which I think would be pretty exciting. Now, just let me make sure we're in the draft screen. Here
so we have a One More Fight coming up then. Maybe if they did their research, maybe we'll see an Artanis getting locked out here.
Artanis locked out, or...
Don't believe I saw anybody playing Artanis on One More Fight. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him getting blocked out. One game is Artanis from Newton Rocks.
Might see Li Ming as well. Death Omen. Just waiting for this first ban here. What are we gonna see here? I hope it's the Alexstrasza. They saw the Alexstrasza. Yeah. Vala. Okay. Yeah.
That's pretty standard.
Yep. Saw the Vala last game, who did, good deal of damage. Able to really secure some kills. We see the Garrosh ban coming out once again. Maybe that's
there it is. The
There's
Diva ban.
Diva. There she is.
I don't want to deal with this again.
Not again.
Done with the explosion. Done with the hops.
Yeah, those hippity hops were able to interrupt the mosh. I think that's what was doing it. We were missing it. Because she is unstoppable while she is doing it. And there is a brief stun every 4 hops, I believe. So
it was pretty strong.
Yeah. For the Horde. Johanna coming out for the side of Team Banshee.
That's still not Johanna.
Joe.
Now let's see what they go for here. Counter pick on the Raynor, maybe?
Or, hear me out, we might see ETC. ETC and Li Ming. Li Ming is a good pick on this map, able to just pelt the Immortal away with her big bowls.
ETC, strong tank, though maybe not quite as strong as he was before.
Yeah.
So bans.
Just a little bit easier.
Li Ming got hit with any buffs or debuffs.
No, she is staying consistent.
Yeah.
And what are we looking at here? Kalthos and
Deckard.
Deckard.
That old man with the scroll.
Stay a while and listen.
Old man with the scroll, the perfect counter to large bull men.
My favorite part about Deckard, there's the Artanis ban I was talking about earlier. My favorite part about Deckard is that his commando skin, his staff is a gun, but he still uses it as a stick.
As one should.
As you should.
Yeah, pretty standard Artanis ban, I would say. Just you don't get to melt through these immortals.
Mm-hmm. Illegal. Lucio ban once again.
Yeah, just banning the. Oh, my apologies. Banning the most played healer there. So let's see the Alex again.
Come
Here we
on.
go. Alex meta.
Bring the Alex straws like one more time. Get those circles out there.
Get those circles. Get that. Oh.
Now,
Now, is it just me, or is one more fight looking very similar?
something seems
to
familiar
Banshee
here.
from last round.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's similar, but different in that if they do try to go for a Rhaegar here, they do not have the Archon form basic attacks.
True. Now, I want to see them. Oh, a Tychus. Interesting. We did see a complete Tychus rework.
Mm-hmm. I do not know what any of his new talents do. This is essentially a new hero to me.
Let me see. See, I have played a little bit of Tychus in the past, and I know that he shreds.
My boy, it's Anduin.
Interesting. Anduin got some buffs. He is a healer now.
He's got bigger heals on his baseline. He's got a little bit more damage on his root. Actually, quite a bit more damage on his root. I believe it's like a 10% increase, 10, 20, something like that. And some other buffs, right? Right?
I believe so. So looking at the Tychus here as well, I can see that he did get some buffs on his level 1 talents. You know, quarterback, which used to be level 7, now level 1, which I believe increases the range of his grenade, which was like almost a must pick for Tychus at level 7. The press the advantage passive just increases his basic attack range by 1 as well. A new addition, which is again very strong for Tychus. He likes to get those. He likes to melt through those meaty boys, and being able to do so from further away is always good. Let's see. Master Assassin. I believe Master Assassin, if I remember correctly, you would just keep getting additional attack speed infinitely. If I'm thinking correctly, like you would get more attack speed the more you attacked, but now it's capped at 10% and 15%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like he generally just deals a lot more damage from a lot further away. So it'd be interesting to see how ETC deals with Tychus.
Definitely. Why don't you introduce our friends on the One More Fight team here?
Oh, here I am gabbing away. So on Zul we have Lord Gaik. On Li Ming we have Hellstorm. On Raynor we have Newton Rocks. On Anduin we have Mistletoe. And on ETC we have Echo.
Alright, and on the Team Banshee for rocking the variant we have Lunatics 71. On Deckard we have Zagi. On Kael'thas we have Geron 173. Death Omen on the new and improved Tychus, and MBB 424 on the Johanna. Alright. Both these teams rocking that mid lane, or bot lane, I guess. Clearing up these waves, hitting each other, having just a fun time. Deckard's got a couple potions down. Fun. Top
Looks
lane.
like Raynor is going for a build to take down those immortals as quickly as he can.
And that is what you want to do in this map. ETC stun comes out, trying to get a little bit of damage on the front line because the Kael'thas stepped up. Jaren still a little bit low. Ooh! Li Ming looking for the kill on that. Can't quite secure it. Very close though. Those missiles just about finished him off.
Mm-hmm.
In the top lane, we see Zul just bullying the crap out of this Varian, who is still not quite a hero. He needs his level 4. He needs his level 4.
Yeah, not until level 4 will he be able to take on this Zul.
Back in the bot lane, Newton Rock's getting kind of rocked with those flame strikes.
Leaving rotating top, maybe looking to
get a gank or steal
that
this camp.
Interesting.
Okay. I would have sent the Jimmy with his attack on PvE.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh, Varian going in. I'm not sure if this was a good idea from the Varian.
Oh.
Oh, but he's able to get out of there. A little push from that Li Ming, and we might have seen a dead Varian there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, looks like Ming's just holding out up top here. While the Zul Hearth's back trying to get some mana. Up we do see Team Banshee picking up their Bruiser Camp. Pew pew pew. Get him, Dykus. Shoot that gun.
Yeah, we see one more fight also taking their Bruiser Camp here.
Yep.
They've been pretty on top of all their camps this last game and this game as well.
Mm-hmm. Bot lane.
Oh, we got Varian picking Twin Blades.
Twin Blades! Let's go! Let's go! 2 swords.
This man has 2 swords.
2 swords is better than 1 sword in every circumstance. I don't care what your other tools are. Get more sword. What are we doing here? One more fight? Are we just kind of hanging out here? Oh, Jimmy getting kind of low. Got caught in the root. The pole comes out and needs to save it. That is on a 70-second cooldown now. So that will be available 10 seconds earlier.
We did see that was a pretty on-point pull there.
That was entirely necessary.
Yeah, we saw Team Banshee diving that Raynor as soon as they saw him get low.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we're seeing that power coming out of Exterminator as this, every one of Jimmy's shots just melts this Immortal.
Yeah, both of these teams looking to just put a little bit of damage on their Immortal, but one of these teams is a little bit slower than the other one. In that regard.
One of these teams is not like the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Team Banshee has realized this and they're going to defend their Immortal.
Yeah, Newton Rock's rocking away this Immortal. Yeah, they just need to defend here. And it looks like there's an Invariant back to do a little bit of poke. But one more fight might be able to determine that this is a 4v5 in this scenario. They are a little bit split up. This Johanna is a little bit forward. Jimmy pelting away. Oh, Zul getting kind of low. Needs to use his medallion to get out.
He gets out just fine.
Yeah. And Varian
Jimmy can get in there for just a few more hits. That Immortal is going down.
Varian is rocking away at this Immortal here. Let's get a little bit of wide view so you can see both these things that's happening as Varian just slaps away at this. Newton rocks. Just trying to get as much damage as he can on it. There's the basic attacks. Tyke is trying to get...
There it is.
Yeah, able to finish him off there.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tychus gets rooted and down he goes.
Ooh.
Steps.
Yeah, you can see there. Team Banshee had no chance of taking that Immortal before one more fight. They just shredded through that thing.
Mm-hmm. With the Ming and the Exterminator Raynor. Exterminator.
Yeah, dealing almost twice as much damage when he's inspired against it.
Yep. Quite a significant boost in damage. Yeah,
Ooh, top lane we have a Raynor getting a little bit low.
Top lane. Raynor.
Varian.
There he is.
Brain turned off for a moment there.
Oh, rubies. That's fun. Immortal not able to secure the entire fort here, just the front wall. But it's still a little bit of pressure. And again, Fountain completely unfazed. Yeah. Top lane. Looks like the Zul has taken a bit of a beating from this Varian, who does have a second wind, which gives him quite a bit of health, of sustain here. But the Ming is coming in here to give our Zul a hand, or just take the camp, or not. Just help with the wave. Take the camp. Help the wave. Take the camp. What are we doing? Lord Gaiac needs to go back.
I don't think we've seen the Tychus take any of the new affected abilities at all. No, none of them. No melting point is new, which should be pretty good on this map. Deals additional damage. The Frag Grenade deals additional damage against minions, mercenaries, and monsters.
And the Immortal is considered a monster. So I don't know. He must know something we don't.
Maybe. I mean, I usually take in the rhythm just because I like having my minigun active at all times.
And you gotta get those dings. It's very important.
You got it. Tychus is the most dingable hero.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. It's just hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And look at this variant just rocking it up in the top lane here. He got his second win. That's all he needs.
He's rocking around that Christmas tree.
How's this quest doing? We can't see the progress on this quest, but it doesn't have any of the 3 prerequisites in it. I don't know what the quest progress is on them, so whatever.
Why can't we see the progress on this?
Because you don't get to. It's illegal.
Wow. You hate to see it.
Yeah, sure do. Both these teams converging in on mid here. One More Fight does have a bruiser in the top lane, but here comes the fight. ETC looking for a mosh. Not able to get as much value as he'd like.
No,
Team fight rotates down here for One More Fight to deal with a bottom camp. But the top camp is in trouble for Team Banshee. Somebody needs to deal with that. Looks like Varian's on his way.
No, he's coming back down.
Pyroblast coming on the Ming, and there is the protected from the Anduin. No value for the Pyroblast.
Definitely not.
There's the Ruby. Ming getting kind of low. There's a shield out. The big sleep from the Deckard.
Down. Zool down as well.
Yeah.
The other team getting pretty low here.
Hellstorm gets rooted.
She's okay.
She's okay. But while all that was happening, I think Team Banshee gave up their top fort.
Yep. Not quite sure if it was worth it in the long run.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much value they get out from this immortal that they are now securing.
Yeah, if they let Jimmy get in there, then it's definitely not going to be for enough.
Mm-hmm.
They need a lot more than just Johanna defending down there, I would say.
Yeah, and this is a familiar reverse. Okay. But the camp is still pushing away up there. Varian heads out to deal with it. Newton rocks. Looking to get some push. Oh,
for a team fight.
stun comes out. There's the flame strike, but no kills. He's too far away. MBB getting kind of low, looking to pick up these potions, but the root comes out. He unstoppable for the protected, for the shield. Make sure that our MBB gets out safe and sound. Deckard just hucking potions out for a tank. Bloop. Tank left.
A little low on mana.
It might be an issue if he needs to keep hucking out these potions.
Probably getting pretty low.
Yeah, root comes out. There's the pull, but I think Echo dies from the flame strike. But there's the protected coming out.
Ooh, knocking out all the value.
Yeah, Deckard getting kind of low from the. Ooh, and there's the value on the Pyroblast, but Tychus goes down from the Zool just being a nuisance from the root.
Yeah, and the entire team is just too low to deal with this. Ooh, Johanna going in.
Yeah.
Not punished, though.
Yeah, this is a 3v4 technically, but health bars are too low to really do anything here.
I think this Immortal, we're going to see it once again go to One More Fight.
Yeah, One More Fight for the Immortal just as the friendly team comes up. So this will be another push in favor of One More Fight. And we see that the top lane has already been secured from that camp. So the Immortal is once again hitting bottom because this fort is still here. Yeah. Both these teams fairly even on experience. One More Fight does have a slight edge here. And I think this fort is a goner. There's no way Team Banshee is able to secure this fort.
No,
there it goes.
No world where that happens.
Varian's just in the top lane trying desperately to get the team with some soak. The ETC just finishing his prog rock quest, so now he is a healer as well. And the push in the bot lane here, Zool just trying to get as much damage as he can. The root comes out, there's shield, sleep comes, and Zool gets picked off from the flame strike on the Kalthas. And One More Fight says, you know what? Okay. You win this round. And looks like they're headed up to...
Looks like they're going to gank that Varian. Is he going to be able to get away?
I think he is. He
should be able to.
Yeah, seems like the team was able to provide the comms he needed to say, hey, they're headed for you. Get the hell out of there.
Get the hell out of there. Right now.
And he is...
Camp.
Yeah, they do get the camp. But Team Banshee is now taking their camp. Here they are.
Following that bruiser camp just fine. The rest of the team takes the bottom siege camp.
Oh, are we going to see a little bit of an evade here? No, we're not. Okay. I was hoping for something a little bit cheeky. Could have been fun. What is this? Okay, alright, that's fun. I haven't seen this Anduin build before. I'll have to give that a try. Now with the new buffs, I want to try the new Chastise build. I think that'll be super interesting. With a little bit of extra damage it has. But we see a team fight pop out down here. Varian still on top of him. This is a 5v4 in favor of one more fight.
Yeah, we do see Tychus popping the Thor there.
Yeah, just for the disengage, I guess. Yeah. And the experience lead actually swings over to Team Banshee for a little bit. Very interesting.
Oh, we see Deckard going with super healing potions. Getting that extra little bit of juice out. Should make all the difference in any of those future Immortal fights.
Personally, I like to see the Blessing come out for the Deckard. I think that gives a lot of sustain, a lot of extra damage. But big potions.
Like nobody's taking camp from one more fight.
No?
Oh, there we go.
They're holding on to it for the Immortal. Yeah. And, ooh, Hellstorm getting a little bit out there. Just about gets caught by the Johanna. Is able to walk away. Lord Gaik looking for a bit of a flank here. As the rest of the team just pelts this Immortal away. Lord Gaik extremely surrounded and low. I think.
We're looking at.
Yeah, that is a dead Zool. A little bit of a distraction. Is not able to secure even the first phase. I think they'll get the first phase. Phew. There he goes. Ooh, Newton Rocks get hit by the Immortal Stun. Oh, and the pull is just beautiful. But there's the shield from Johanna, but nobody's able to secure a kill. The Jimmy, once again, getting kind of low. But no. No kills secured. That pull from Mistletoe on the Jimmy. Beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing to do.
A beautiful. You don't appreciate me, Devin.
What?
You don't appreciate my beautiful puns. You're just ignoring them.
Dude, I'm at like. I'm telling you, after this game, I'm out like a light.
Zonk. Alright, 5v4 here in favor of one more fight as Varian once again needs to go up and clear the top lane. ETC getting focused down. He's kind of in the back lane. Tychus is now getting solo moshed. There's the protected, by the way. But the sleep is able to secure a little bit of... Yeah, and now it's once again Zool who is the focus of attention.
Ooh, almost taken down there by the Thor.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the Pyroblast on Lord Gaik, and I do not think Anduin... No, that is a dead Zool. Oh, everyone's dying! Everyone's dying!
Necromancer not able to save himself.
Yeah.
We're seeing quite a bit of a late game spike in power here from Team Banshee.
Yeah, they were able to get a few solid picks there. Oh, look at how low the Immortal is, though. 611 health.
They just need someone to quickly get over there.
No, there's no time.
No,
this is Immortal in the hands of Team Banshee for once.
610.
Yeah, this is the pressure Team Banshee needs to get back into this game. The Immortal will push in, push those lanes out. They need to get bottom cleared up, which they are doing. This is the opening Team Banshee needs to get back into this game, and they are currently holding on to an experience lead. If they can maintain it, they'll have 20s before the enemy team. Which will be huge.
Oh, but it doesn't look like this Immortal is going to get much value for them. The team just shreds through it.
Yeah, looking to get this front wall, but the rest of the team is just securing this bottom fort. Is one more fight just looking to end the video game here? Is that what's going on? Or are they just clearing up this fort? Is this fort or win? Come on. This is fort. Okay. Alright. Smart move.
No.
It would have been cool.
It would have been really cool. Level behind, taking down the fort, or taking down the core.
So once again, we find ourselves in a position where Team Banshee has no buildings and is still somehow holding strong throughout the game.
Yeah, but we saw how quickly that turned around last game. It just takes one bad team fight and it's game over. That's why this is always a very dangerous, precarious situation to be in.
Yeah, with no buildings, a lot of this pressure will mount up fairly quickly, and we have seen Team Banshee struggle against the pressure that one more fight is able to put onto the map.
And One More Fight can afford to lose one more team fight at this game. You know, like they just did before the 3-0, I believe. They can probably afford to do that one more time, but yeah, like I said, Team Banshee cannot afford that at all. That is game over if they trade too unevenly.
Speaking of team fight, we had a little bit of a gank planned in this top bush here, but it looks like they've decided against it. Been sniffed out by One More Fight. Yeah, and it seems the reason is, like we said, just so much pressure is getting built up here. Johanna stepping forward to clear up this catapult, the rest of the team clearing up these catapults, this minion wave.
Yeah, well, One More Fight doing a really good job at keeping those minion waves pushed all the way down as far as they can go.
Team Banshee is still able to hold on to their experience lead, and I think... yeah, they need to defend this Immortal. This Immortal will do a whole lot of damage to the core. They need to make something happen here.
Yeah, they have to be on the defense.
Oh, there's a stun on the Zool, the Flame Strike, and the pole saves him. Oh, the sleep comes out. They get to pick between Raynor and... oh, they didn't pick any, but here comes the Mosh on the...
Deckard.
yeah, there's the Poison Nova, Death Omen getting kind of low. Ming, oh, will it hit? Will it hit? Oh, just barely. The Pyroblast just hits it, just as the protected ends. Lord Guy getting kind of low from the Flame Strike. Oh, and he's able to walk away. Team Banshee is
secured by either team there.
Yeah, but this is in favor.
One More Fight came on top there.
Yeah, they do have a whole lot of pressure. 2 catapults and a siege camp pushing in top here.
Yeah, and they're able to get that first part of the Immortal.
Yeah, Team Banshee needs to go back to clear this, and I think One More Fight will be able to secure this second phase of the Immortal from all that pressure.
Oh yeah, without any trouble, I would say. Just look how quickly they chew through its health. Team Banshee, I don't think, has any chance of getting there in time to stop this.
Yeah, Team Banshee, what they need right here is a complete team wipe, and then to just do as much damage to the Immortal as they can.
That 200 health!
195, alright. Varian getting way in the back there, but oh, Boop just interrupts the Deckard sleep, but ETC is going down. Lord Gaiak also going down.
Well.
Ming, she's in the back here, but can she get out is the question. I think the answer is yes.
I think, yeah, generally I would say Li Ming can get out of any situation.
Yeah. This is a huge problem for Team Banshee. They need to secure some kills and just burst down this Immortal, and that is going to be tough.
One More Fight though, no tank, no tank to help soak up any of that damage though.
Yeah, there's Johanna stepping forward.
To push as effectively.
Yeah, Johanna stepping forward to do as much distraction as they can while the rest of the team burns down this Immortal. I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off, but the Johanna is getting kind of low from all the distracting she is doing. That's a little bit too much distracting, Johanna. Johanna!
Johanna, it's time to go!
And there's her second life activating. I think there's the big potion. Pyroblast coming out onto the Li Ming. There's the pull and the life saving. Boop. Completely nullified that there. Immortal goes down. Core is still alive. Team Banshee is turning this around. Very exciting. Very well played by Team Banshee. They're able to distract the enemy team for long enough, and Johanna was able to get out of there, which was amazing, by the way.
That was truly a sight to see. Just the Johanna constantly, for like a solid minute there, lower than 25% total health, and just barely surviving.
No, Team Banshee is still in a perilous position, because with 28% on the core, that is backdoor territory. So at any point, the One More Fight can just waltz in and win the video game, given enough distraction. So Team Banshee really needs to be on their toes for that.
Oh, we can see One More Fight is looking to clear out that Bruiser camp and take out, or hopefully take that Siege camp to put on the exact amount of pressure they need for that final push.
Yeah. Team Banshee really needs to make sure they know where One More Fight is at all times.
It doesn't look like they're caring too much about this bottom push, which is surprising to me. I don't think there's as much value as they think in taking that top fort.
Yeah, and there's a Hearths coming out. One More Fight. Are they seeing it? Is this a commit to win the game? There's the orbs coming out.
Oh,
Maybe. No, it looks like they're backing off a little bit. ETC's still pretty forward.
Yeah, Echo. Okay, he gets
No,
out.
they're getting out of there.
Yeah, they are able to bait out the Odin from Tychus.
Now that was, I would say, if they thought that Team Banshee was going to try to steal their Bruiser Camp, that was probably a pretty good play there, just to draw them away. Because one more Immortal, and that's game over.
Yep.
And by taking this Bruiser Camp, it's going to put so much pressure on that top lane that Team Banshee just can't ignore it.
Yep. One more fight, just taking this siege camp, put a little bit more pressure on him. The clock is ticking. That's really what one more fight is doing. They know that the clock is ticking. They can wait out these fights. They don't need to take these fights. They just need to defend.
The longer the game goes, the better the chance that they're going to win.
Yep. Yeah, there's the variant slapping away at the Immortal. Johanna looking to just, again, do some distracting. Lunatics protected.
Banshee just completely ignoring that Bruiser Camp.
Looks like this the end of the variant. Lunatics going down. Li Ming getting the resets. Looking for a little bit more damage. Looking for the Johanna. Here's the sleep coming out onto the Jimmy. Stun comes out. Ooh, hits a whole lot of Team Banshee. There's the protected.
Poison Nova powerful there.
Yeah, the Hellstorm getting really low. Cole comes out, try to save her. Newton Rock's getting kind of low.
This is looking like GG here.
Yeah, that is
we got the Bruiser
one
Camp
more
pushing.
kill.
Yeah, I think the Bruiser Camp's gonna do it here.
Yeah, Bruiser Camp by itself will and 3 catapults. That looks...
and 3 catapults. Yeah, can't ignore those.
Yeah, Death Omen, can he get... Oh no, he didn't need to throw a grenade to distract, to stun the... Oh.
Oh, that's a GG.
That is a GG. Ooh, those are some intense games.
Those were very intense. Good showing from One More Fight and Banshee.
Swap over to the game summary screen here, and then we'll see if we can get one more fight in for an interview. So that is a win for one more fight. Just waiting to hear back from them.
Yeah, hopefully we can get an interview.
Alright, sounds like we can get one from Hellstorm. Alright, I'll be in lobby 1. There you are.
Hello, hello.
Hello, GG's. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this your first win here?
Of this season, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We've had a pretty rough season so far.
Well, congratulations. Sorry, go ahead, Devin.
I was going to say it was a very, very strong first win here, I would say.
Thank you. We were Division E last season and had only wins, and now we have only lost. So we're like, no.
Yeah.
But it's a harder division, so makes sense.
Yeah, I do think it was unfortunate because I did see your match history, and I believe your first 3 games were against the top 3 seeded teams of this division.
Our first 4 games was against the first 4 seeded team.
I must have missed one there. Yeah, but congrats on the win. Yeah.
Unless maybe they lost since then, but they were 4th when we played. Yeah. Thank you very much. It was a hard game, but we did well.
Just gonna turn you down a little bit. You're a little loud. Okay. So yeah. So game 1 that was on. I have it here. Infernal Shrines.
Yes. Infernal Shrine.
So one thing I'm curious about was the Garrosh ban coming out. Was that a target ban, or were you just didn't want to deal with him?
It's in this case it was a target ban, but we don't particularly like dealing with Garrosh, so it was a little bit of both.
All right, that's very good to hear. I don't quite remember. You have any question for game one here?
I have a question regarding game 1 and 2, I
Ooh.
suppose. So, we saw game 1. You guys ended up taking a lot of the Punishers, and game 2 taking a lot of the Immortals. Or was that your strategy going into both of these, just focusing on getting those objectives as much as possible?
Especially in game 2, in the sense that we knew from the draft that we had way more race than they did. And even if they tried to defend, we had, let's say, poke kind of race. So I could still poke while they were defended and still kind of race it, even if they had Joanna in the way and everything. Same for Rainer. So we were all able to position and do that, especially in game 2. In game 1, we were not as sure that we could get the objective all the times like we did. But every time we knew we had the advantage because we had a kill or because we saw someone leave. Well, we were okay. Let's do the objective now. We can get it before they're ready. So it was less of a it was less of a strat that we do every time, but a reaction to how they played in the first game.
Beautiful.
Mark, any other questions?
Yeah, so game 1, I saw Mistletoe pick up the Alexstrasza. Do you guys practice that a lot? Alexstrasza on shrines?
Yeah, it's one of the healers. He plays not best, but very good, and it works well on this shrine, and it gave us a little more tools versus the mosh pit with the dragon that can push and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely one of the tools we use a lot.
Very nice. Has he had any comments on the recent buffs to Alexstrasza's builds?
Was that today?
The patch did go live today.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise.
I do not know if he knew about it.
All right. So yeah, game 1 was...
Maybe he did. I'm not gonna say he didn't.
All right.
I have no idea.
We'll assume the best for him.
So yeah, game 1 with that new patch, we saw the D.Va got a little bit debuffed there. Were you guys happy to be able to pick that up first game?
Yeah, I used to play D.Va even before the new one. So I love D.Va a lot, and the new one is definitely more fun and better than she was, so that's great too. And so even with the small nerf they did, she's still great, I think. I'll have to practice more because, of course, it was today, but I think she's in a good spot.
Yeah.
And they banned it. They banned both our not both our assassins. They banned D.Va and Vala second game. So I think they did not like D.Va either.
Yeah. Yeah. So game 1, you have any other questions for Devin?
No, that's it for me for game 1.
All right, game 2. You guys came on really strong with a very powerful map control. You had very good timing on the camps there.
Our macro has always been our force, so that's how we play it the most. So I'm not surprised by your assessment. Thank you.
There was one moment. Okay, so there was at one point. You guys were backing off of the bottom keep, having just taken it or not taken it, and I believe I don't know if you guys noticed the Varian was just whacking away at the top lane. Were you guys trying to get a gank on him, or just going for the camp there?
We were trying to gank him, but he fled.
Yeah.
And we went for the Merc, if I'm right, instead, since we had went all the way and couldn't get him.
Yeah, very good call there.
The objective was to get Varian.
Yep. That's really all I have.
We wanted to avoid at all costs getting... Because we had a few bad fights in the last game where... congratulations to... what's his name? Duncan? Not Duncan, the support. Yeah, it's Duncan. Who kept doing those sleeps, who got most of us inside the sleep mode and then could just burst us. So we were a bit scared of that at the end, so that might have helped us decide to just try to gank Varian instead of fighting near the core in a dangerous position. Yeah,
and you tell Mr. Time that almost all of those polls, all of those polls were absolutely on point. Able to save someone every single time and turn the team fights around.
Yep. It was.
Definitely. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you to repeat because I didn't catch a question in what you said.
Oh, I was just saying. You tell Mistletoe that all of his polls were absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, his polls.
Yeah.
Indeed, it was great. I kept telling him that I prefer his Alex Treza to his Anduin, but he played a very mean Anduin tonight. So yep, I will pass him the message.
Very well done. Devin, you have any questions for game 2?
No, I think my earlier questions covered both matches, so I think I'm good.
All right, beautiful. Well, that's all the questions I have. So if you have any shout-outs you want to make, the floor is yours.
I'm gonna make a shout out to Vivian, my Midnight Fire, our former captain who left the team, and to everyone who's on my team and still watching the stream if there are any.
There's a handful.
Thank you. See ya.
All right.
Thanks for casting us.
No problem. GG's, you guys, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so that is that for tonight. So before I miss it again, Arrow, thank you for the raid. I don't know how long ago that was, so...
It was pretty recent.
Very much appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see if the siren will stop, and I'll see if I can send you guys over to somebody else who is currently casting. Let's see what we got. Who is casting right now?